think though?
No, actually, I don't.
Excuse me.
The Health World Organization is suggesting Japan to postpone the Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah, I've started recording, by the way. I went, so let's get
Yeah.
let's get topical.
Oh,
let's
no.
get topical at the start.
No. My point was the fucking in Akira. There was the Olympics 2020 that fucking set off the world that it is. Like it had some world devastating event happening.
Well, that's cool.
Queens think.
That's good. Now it won't happen. Now we're going to avoid Akira.
Exactly. I mean, they just suggested it. They don't. Then it's not clear if they're gonna do it.
I feel like people are on a delayed kind of news feed because it's only now I'm getting a bunch of comments that Burke and Denizarian got hired for Activision. It's like, yeah, I know. It happened a month ago.
But people, they've been busy with, I don't know what the fuck kind of news has there been around here.
Blizzard is bad. And yeah, fuck it. Yeah, alright. I heard.
Blizzard is bad, said Captain Obvious. They don't write good stories.
That voice is like the most sincerely annoying voice I've heard in a really long time.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I know
you.
he was going for a Jim Sterling, but holy fuck, that was...
Wait, I was going for Jim Sterling? I just went for an annoying voice. No, I just went for an annoying voice.
That was the closest you've ever sounded to Jim Sterling.
You above and beyond.
Thank you. Now let us begin.
Not a compliment.
Thank you.
If I was capable of making a voice that annoying, I would be deeply ashamed of it. Like, I would feel shitty that was a part of my person, that capability.
It's just potential, and it's what you do with it.
Fucking go to the Super Elder Kai, unlocks your potential, and you just become like...
You can live in fear knowing you will never know all the accents you're capable of.
I am gonna become a video games consumer advocate.
Imagine if O'Malley had talked like that, though.
Oh, fuck me.
Wait, you're not allowed to joke about becoming a YouTube anything because you are yet to become an AniTuber.
I'm not gonna become an AniTuber.
Why not?
Access out loud. I don't wanna.
Viewers of Tabletop of Twats spam Swede's social media accounts with demands.
all two of you.
20 about.
20? What the fuck are you guys watching this for?
It's a good question. But they could
The
come in
sun's
handy.
lovely today.
You're allowed to step in at any point and put a stop to this dog and pony show.
It's just, letting you work out the energy,
Oh, we have tons of snow
we're
here,
gonna
by the
be
way.
tired. We're gonna be tired when we start this. That's the right way
I'm
to
already fucking tired.
Oh no, Emma's
By
gonna
the way,
call
apologies
the game
about my mic, by the way.
I haven't
it's
noticed
fine.
anything.
Oh, well,
Yeah, no, it's fine. It doesn't sound like you're trying to eat it half the time.
When we last left off, you three had gotten Corum and Nostrea to the gates of Seneca, and you were about to engage on a journey towards Regent Springs as the start of a sort of Hemlock grand tour. Go around, expand your group, and solve problems for money.
I am not going to bring it up in character, but I will point out, meta discussion to Snake. There was that mineshaft that
That's the point. Yeah, let's go up there first. Let's take that first. We said we'd do it on the way back, but we had other issues on the way back and didn't do it then.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hit that mineshaft.
Neo, I have a question. What the fuck is an un?
A unit.
Huh?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, is that what the Hemlock uses for their measurements?
It's just what Roll20 does when you don't give it a thing. So
I've decided now, like, this is an un. In universe, it's like 3 un. I don't know how much an un is in
let's not actually tie it to any metric or imperial unit of measurement. It's just an un. And we're going to have to incorporate this into our slang now and refuse to say miles or kilometers.
So,
What?
the
about
way
Twix?
to the getting to the mine
Those
shaft.
exist for some reason.
You can get to the mine
Nice.
shaft, I'd say, without undertaking a perilous journey. You knew where it was in the map, and it was somewhat close
Nice.
by. So, yeah. After like a few minutes of travel, you see it, and you come across it.
Nostria's, she's like down for this because I think that was the thing. We were gonna have like, she still needed to,
Needed to what?
to come with us the next morning. I thought that was a thing. I might be misremembering.
No, she was.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
This is the next morning.
Right, but that was what I was saying. We were gonna like hear from her this morning if she was, she was. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, so
None of this matters.
when you arrive at the mine shaft, it is as you left it. Just a sort of the wooden framing and side of a hill, with sort of bracing for the dugout cave, and it's somewhat shallow looking in. If you look in further, it looks like there's a wooden elevator.
Before we head in, I actually asked Corum, because he's local to this region, if he knows anything about this mine shaft.
Right. Corum looks around and thinks. You can roll. Actually, I'm gonna have him roll spout lore, because I don't know, because this is up in the air for him. I believe.
I would also like to roll a spout lore separately, though. I want to. Obviously, I wouldn't know the region or the specific one, but where I grew up in Grimwood, mining was actually a big source of money in the economy, and so mines were.
Alright. So Corum tells you that mine shafts in the Gulper's Marsh were mostly. Okay, so Minecraft. Well,
Minecraft.
this session's over.
Wait, is that the pun? Is that a pun on Mineshaft? Minecraft? Is that like an?
I don't think that was the intention.
Okay.
So he tells you, so mine shafts in the marsh are usually they're very opportunistic about it. Like generally, because for a long time, hills were rare to come by and would just kind of tend to go away, collapse a bit. So when they found the sturdy one, they just kind of established the mine just for prospecting purposes. So this, but they are quite rare to come across. It looks like if this would have either been a mine shaft that Seneca was a satellite mine shaft for Seneca, or it could have been a satellite mine shaft for Putnam.
Do a spout lore on the nature and like function and utility of the mine.
Uh-huh.
No,
you don't know nothing.
that's a shame. I wanted to show off. That's an actual backstory detail that there were gemstone mines.
But no, your brain decided no.
Well, Aegis.
Hey, Nostria's a bat. Bats are good with caves.
Well, we have an elf who's got like dark sight, and we have a thing, but it would be racist to, abuse their ears or eyes.
I feel like that occurs to me, true, that like we have an elf with like, elf ears and dark, and then we also have a bat with bat ears and like,
well, elf eyes.
We're hiring a type.
All right,
Anyways.
well, let's head on in. Let's head on in and inspect this place.
I sure hope you won't say split up, gang.
So you head on in. Again, it's a sort of shallow up until to the elevator. It looks like it's probably in working order. There's the lever. There's a separate lever for calling it up, and there's a separate lever for bringing it down. It looks like there's sort of there's like a sort of broken signage around, but you can't really make out what it was.
Is the elevator up where we are, or is it down?
It's up where you are.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my adventuring gear to produce a torch for a start,
Alright.
before we head in proper. So I've got one on me for use as an add a torch, and I'm also gonna kind of kick a rock down the elevator shaft just to see how, well, unless I can see the bottom.
It's hard to see the bottom with the elevator itself in the way.
Oh, so it's like it's totally blocking the thing. It's not like there's
Not
room
totally.
around.
There are small gaps where you could like knock a rock down, but it's a little hard to see it entirely. And unless you want to, I mean, if you wanted to really take a look down there with your torch, I mean, that's fire and it's a wooden elevator.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing
Azora...
that. Like, it's not about. It's like I asked if I could see the bottom, and if not, kick a rock just to gauge the distance
Yeah,
down.
so you kick a rock down. You hear it fall and fall. You estimate it's probably it probably goes down a good 50 meters.
What's that in
Azora
units?
actually asks. Oh.
Uh,
Azora actually asks Nostria if she, has a sense of what's down there, or if she has any idea, what it looks like.
Nostria shrugs and says, I honestly couldn't tell you.
Alright. Would probably be a good idea not to trust the elevator with all of our weight and maybe grapple down with rope. Take the elevator down, but have rope for us to descend and climb back on should the elevator give out.
Yeah, makes sense. Is there any rope around for us to use?
Well, there are some wooden crates you could rummage around. You could see if there's anything.
Yeah, I checked the crates, see what we're dealing with.
There's a few spades and a decent supply of rope.
Spades. Okay. Yeah, I take some rope and I am gonna tie it off to something, drop it down.
Might just be good to
down.
go down the elevator, just with the rope, having it behind to, secure you. The elevator gives out.
Well, we'll go down in groups. Axe is the heaviest, so he should probably go solo. Probably not go first, I imagine.
Fine.
Yeah.
I don't know who should go first.
How about you and Corum?
Yeah, okay, me and Corum will take the lead on this one.
Alright.
The support character and the non-combatant. Alright, well I take Corum as my my fulcrum.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I stand on the elevator with the rope and I'm gonna basically let it go down and
Pull the lever?
pull the lever.
Alright, you pull the lever.
It occurs to me now, the moment I pull the lever, I should have rolled discern realities first, but fuck it, we're in for... Let's deep dive into reality here.
Okay. So, you head on down. So, yeah, you pull the lever, and you hear the elevator starts descending. It's rather rickety noises. It's kind of loud. As it descends, it's sort of slow going. It's taking its time getting down there. You're not really seeing any stops along the way. You're just kind of seeing, dirt and reinforcement, and however, you see what looks to be some sort of signs and markings that you pass on your way down.
Could I try rolling? What would be better for that? Discern realities or spout
lore?
Okay.
You would spout lore on those.
Okay, yeah, let's try. Hey, for once.
Alright. Those are markings written by... you recognize those when people start mining, making mine shafts. Those are markings basically saying that there's pretty much nothing of note on this level. Just go down another few meters.
Got ya.
Yeah, so that's basically saying nothing of note on here. It's just don't bother.
All right. Keep that in mind.
Yep. So it keeps going until you reach the bottom, and you find yourself in a small. Actually, not small. You find yourself in a sort of medium-sized room. Again, it's mostly just a sort of cavern with some reinforcement of wooden metal to keep everything from collapsing in. Obviously, and it's rather. You have your torch out. And
I handed that to Corum, and I've got my.
Corum holds the torch out and steps out, and you see that you see a few. You see about I'd say 6 beds, and a small chest, and a entryway going further into the mine.
So first off, Aegis kind of
as well. Oh, and also of course 2 levers: one to send it back up, and one to request it.
Okay, yeah. Aegis calls up like all clear and sends the elevator back up for whoever is next coming down. What's the state of the beds?
They look. There are no sheets on them. The mattresses look pretty dirty. But otherwise, they look mostly stable.
Well, what I mean by that is there any signs like they've been recently slept in?
Roll wisdom.
Of course.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Yeah. Okay. So, Aegis sends the lift back up, and he's got. I guess just suppose Aegis is going to suppose, because he can't discern it, that it's probably people probably aren't here, and he's going to inspect the chest.
Right.
Corum, the elevators in fucking good kit is sign that someone might have kept beat. Someone might still be here.
Corum notes that there are unlit torches on the wall, and says, "Do you think we should light these up?"
Wait till the others are down here. We've got a torch. At the moment, and I don't trust anything in a mine shaft. That's actually the thing. Aegis doesn't open the chest right away. He kind of knocks it and tries. If it's not locked, he tries to pry pry it a bit with his with the tip of his spear first, stood back.
Yeah, it's not locked, and it opens with little resistance.
Okay.
Inside the chest, inside the chest, you see some old rations and some rags.
Maybe the people down here left in a hurry, or they just forgot. Forgot to take the food with them.
Once the elevator gets up, go down with Nostria.
All right.
Act should probably go last, as Aegis pointed out. He's weighs the most by quite a bit.
All right. Well, the elevator handles you two pretty well. Goes down.
When we get to that one floor that had the marking that nothing interesting, they're actually going to stop there and discern realities on that floor. Look into it, look around for.
No, it doesn't stop there. It just passes by it. Yeah.
We can't stop the elevator there?
Yeah. No. There are signs that it's just signs with the same markings at intermittent floors, intermittent levels all the way down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right then, I guess I'll just go all the way down.
Yep. You You're all the way down, and yeah, you see Corum with a torch. He gives you a nod, and you see Aegis looking at that chest.
Nothing noteworthy. Old rations and rags. Although, yeah, Aegis just kind of like holds up the rag to the light to examine if it's like bloodied or just like clean, soiled, whatever.
How old?
Huh?
You said old rations. How old?
They look. Well, they don't certainly
Azora
don't.
asks in character.
All right. They certainly don't look safe to eat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I guess that's the best Aegis can muster is. Well, they're out of date, so.
Implies no one's here then.
Implies that the fact they're here may imply someone left in a hurry.
Maybe.
And
That-
the elevator's still working, so that's stood some test of time.
Still, it seemed a bit creaky. I mean, if they were abandoning the place, I doubt they would have bothered to dismantle the elevator if there was nothing of value down here.
True, but what I'm getting at is these things tend to fall apart if they're not maintained. So someone may be maintaining it.
Maybe. Yeah, and yeah, you're waiting for Axe to get down here too.
Yeah, Axe. The elevator comes back to you.
Okay, and Axe is gonna step on. He's gonna just step on it, be like, Axe is ready. By the way, this mine shaft, I assume it's a bit small for me.
A little.
Just a little.
You kind of have
I
to,
have to hunch.
bend your head a bit. Yeah.
Is Axe gonna die falling 50 meters down a shaft when the rope snaps as well?
You're sure this is safe for Axe? Axe is a big boy.
No, I'm not sure it's safe. That's why you were Aegis realizes that if he breaks the lift, Aegis just thinks, he should have gone first.
What was silence? You didn't.
We have the rope.
I sure hope you didn't. You weren't realizing that if it snaps now, you can't get up.
We left a rope.
Yeah, the rope might snap too.
Oh, for Axe, true. That's a good point.
Okay, here Axe comes.
All right. Do me a favor and roll dexterity.
Yay!
All right.
Oh.
Look at that.
You hear some creaking, but it seems to be handling your weight. It seems to be handling your weight.
That's the easy part. It's gonna have to carry him up soon.
As it takes you down.
Gee, it's kind of dark in here.
And yeah, once you're at the bottom, you see the whole group there, Corum holding a torch, and you're able to stand a bit more comfortably. This is a bit larger.
Alright, Corum.
Axe feel alive.
Light the other torches. Let's see if anything happens.
Yeah. He lights all the torches. And nothing notable happens other than you having better lighting in this room now.
Okay. Alright, so what's our pathways look like? So we got this room, does it lead anywhere?
Yeah, there's an entranceway. There's just one entranceway going out.
Okay. Alright, let's check. Let's just take the entrance then. So in the chest there was no... Actually, I'm gonna discern realities on this room one more time.
Alright.
Because Aegis is like curious if there are any. No, I leveled up though.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Well, we're taking camp now.
We've been getting 5s. That's 5s.
Okay, no, Aegis was like gonna look around for any personal effect. Like he just kind of crouches, looks under the beds, kind of moves the chest aside to look behind it, but I guess he doesn't find anything.
How many beds are there?
4, I believe.
4.
No, there's 6.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Could be, hypothetically, could be, like, are they just sort of personal, like, typical, like, a twin bed,
I think they
like,
just oh.
Yeah.
They're singles. No, they're singles.
Alright. So that could be as many as 18 people, but 6 or 12 would be more realistic, but possibly 18. Not super important, but...
Alright, let's go through that entranceway.
Azora will lead the way.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright.
And I'm gonna switch over my fulcrum to Azora then.
Gotcha. Okay, so you head
probably
through...
be near me too, because he has good elf eyes. Or not,
Yeah.
either one. Whoever, feels confident, like, assisting in looking around in a cave.
Well, he's got the torch and the elf eyes, so...
Yeah. So you head through the entranceway into a, fairly straightforward shaft hall, heading forward. You see some left behind picks on the ground, as well as some what looks to be signs of something being excavated from the walls.
Can I either discern realities or spout lore on that? I don't know which would be more appropriate to just tell what they were excavating.
Spout lore.
Spout lore. No, Jesus, what's
Wow.
fucking 5s? That's the same exact thing I rolled last time I tried to roll this. Fucking Christ.
Well, as you move forward, you see there are 3 paths ahead of you at the end. There's, to the left, to the right, and straight forward further.
Yeah. Azor's just asked Aegis, what do you want to do?
I'm not gonna say we'll split. I'm not gonna say split up. We'll...
I would agree not to split up.
Oh, without any information to go on, it's purely a 33 fucking, a 1 in 3 shot here of going somewhere. So,
do we have adventuring gear?
I do. It has 2 uses left.
It might be worth doing something to, like, leave a trail.
Oh, we've also got the ropes that we scavenged out of those. Yeah.
I also have coin, which, if nothing else, could leave a trail of single coins.
Yeah. All right.
Want to do?
We'll take the left. We'll take the left first and work our way across. If things don't seem valuable or it seems too troublesome, we'll head back up to the top and take our rest and reevaluate.
Do you want to, like, leave, some sort of trail or something in case it gets a bit maze-like?
Sure. I hand the rope to whoever's at the back and just, like, tell them to leave a trail. If the rope runs out, swap over to coin and we'll recollect it on the way out.
That's either going to be Axe or Nesteria.
Axe.
Axe, okay. What
we
do I roll?
Want, like, the vulnerable in the middle of the pack.
Fine.
Strong.
Alright, so you head left down the left pathway. It's rather short, leads into a sort of a circular area where it looks like there is quite a bit of excavation done. And as Corum, Corum takes note of something and says, looks like there's and whispers to you and says he thinks he sees a body at the end of the room.
All right. Gonna start, slowly moving towards it, and once I can see the body, discern realities on it.
All right. Roll wisdom.
Well, there's something. Jesus.
So, yeah, it's definitely the body's definitely dead.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How far gone? Is it like, are we looking at a skeleton or just a body decaying or?
It looks like probably been dead for a few weeks.
Gotcha. What should I be on the lookout for?
I would
Which I
say...
feel, sort of like, and I sort of mean this in the sense of like, how does it look like he died? Because whatever killed him is probably,
It looks like there was there's the telltale signs of this guy being sort of shanked in the back. Like, telltale signs of, like, just, a dagger, right? And is, stabbed several times in the back.
Yeah, so Zora does just sort of like, appreciating that, comment. Relays that to, well, something bad happened here.
Perhaps miners turning on each other? When you say stabbed in the back, though, does it look like knife wounds or a pickaxe or...
Looks like a dagger.
Looks like a dagger.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Someone fought and killed someone.
The body looks old, so whoever did this might be long gone. Or then, well, to sound totally useless after saying that, might still be here, but I haven't heard anything scuttling around, and we haven't exactly been quiet.
Zora pulls out a magic pocket watch. Let's hear the last few seconds of this body's life and then get a brief flash of the scenery.
Axe hate how low roof.
Sequel, a fucking mine shaft.
So, what now?
Aegis is going to... Aegis is gonna check his pockets, see if he has any identification, anything, like, probably not, but anything on his person.
You see a wallet. He has a wallet.
Yeah, Aegis opens that.
There is a citizenship card, seeing he is from Seneca.
Okay, yeah, Aegis takes that. I'm just gonna put that in my inventory, so... Does it have a name on it?
Yeah. I'll fetch one.
Nice.
John Sutton.
John Sutton.
That's good.
John Sutton.
Jonathan Sutton.
Alright, well, turns out people from Seneca were working in here, not Putnam. Whatever good that information does us, I suppose. Actually, that's the thing on this, so... I mean, there hasn't been any, like, company markings or anything. This just looks like a mine shaft, not like it doesn't belong to the city or doesn't belong to a private... We can't tell if it's, like, city or private enterprise or whatever.
Yeah, hard to tell.
Alright. Well, yeah, Aegis notes that and is like, well, before we make our way over to Regent Springs, I'll maybe hand this over to the gate guard if it seems worthwhile.
So was there anywhere else to go from this area, or just back the way we came?
Nope, just back the way you came.
Alright.
Okay, yeah.
No
Well, this was worthless. Axe didn't need to come down here.
Actually, can I just, like, I guess discern realities to look around this room one last time to make sure?
Can I aid on that?
Sure.
Yeah, we probably need it.
Yeah. I think I've got two. Yeah, I've got two with Azora. So let's do so. Hey.
Hey. All right. What here is useful or valuable to me?
You're looking around. You can see that Looks like they were mining for gems.
Nice. Finally, I recognize the type of mine this was.
Yeah. They were mining around here, some gemstones, and yeah, you do see some some rubies lying around.
Ooh, take those.
Yeah. I turn to Axe and say, "See, Axe, it was worth it."
Well, yeah, maybe.
Are these uncut gems, I imagine?
Yes.
I can't believe
This is
Adam
how I
Sandler's here.
Ooh, pretty stones.
You know what? I just realized from this moment forward, I like it just instantly clicked. I'm picturing Aegis as Adam Sandler now.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
I can't remember what that's Owen Wilson. You
No. For some reason, I just
Axe
not.
is Owen Wilson.
No. Oh no, I imagined like the elf dude as Owen Wilson now. Wow.
Oh, that's
Just
good.
picturing. Oh, that is good. I'm just picturing like Aegis though talking to fucking like Corum, at the.
Does Aegis have a sister?
No.
This is how I win.
All right, I'm gonna add uncut gems to my inventory. Can I
Oh,
try...
to your inventory. Excuse me.
DVD copy of Uncut Gems.
Okay,
I'm just
Axe
gonna-
has seen this before.
Yeah, I think I paid fairly, so I don't think you have to worry that I'm gonna run off with the gems. Does Azora care enough to pick up gems? Is he suddenly running away?
No, I said Azora sees the gems and does like pick them up, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't catch that.
Axe has lots of inventory space for you lads.
So does Azora. I'm on like 5 out of 15 inventory space.
Fine.
Can we,
Hey, I was
can
trying to be-
can we try appraising those, or have we made enough rolls of that nature in here?
I'll let one of you give it a spout or
Axe will do it.
That would be a fun twist.
What's your int?
My int is
Justify why you
flat.
would know the value of gemstones.
Axe is a hard worker, and he can see if this is useful for tools.
We're not going to turn them into
Azora-
tools. We're going to spend money, and we can buy tools with the money.
Huh.
Azora was the vice guard for a family that historically made their money from gemstone mining.
Well, Lottie Da, you were a vice guard. Axe chopped
Aegis
wood.
likes money.
Azora has a ruby in her sword, a big one.
And Aegis has been
Axe
nice
wanna
enough to
roll
try and
something
pawn
and
that off.
fail.
No.
Axe
Roll. Spout or Azora.
Let's-
Go ahead.
does Axe want to help? Actually, that would be.
Sure, fine. I'll help
like-
you.
I thought
That's-
I thought Axe didn't like money. I thought Axe was a communist.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like money. He is.
Yeah, so
you
he
can't-
wouldn't see the value
This
in
would be an
gems.
No, he
interference
sees the
for it.
he sees the value of it in terms of, oh, you could put that as a tool. It's sturdy.
You know what? Maybe Aegis should help with this.
I don't see how you can be helped.
Okay,
not anymore.
fine. You said int, right?
Yeah, let's roll in.
Well, that's an 8. It wouldn't have mattered.
All right. So. Altogether, these are probably you ballpark it. Altogether, these are probably worth around 80 coin.
Nice.
Okay. Every little helps.
Yeah. Azora pockets them for now.
Oh, pretty stone. Oh well.
Yeah, Azora does actually spend a while sort of inspecting them and whatnot, and
Alright.
does show a.
Well, you have 2 other questions, by the way.
Oh yeah, true. So, what here is useful or valuable to me, and what else? What? What? I'm gonna go to committee if you guys have
I'd
questions.
say what here is not what it appears to be.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Here's not what it appears to be. Let's see.
This isn't a tunnel.
You can tell, looking at the body, you can tell that on the guy's face, there's no look of he looks on the guy's it looks like he didn't actually struggle much. Like it looks like he was almost expecting this.
Actually, a question, because Aegis was saying, was his back to the wall, or was he facing the wall?
He was facing. He was facing the side wall.
Okay, so he was stabbed in the back and just collapsed there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it doesn't look like there is much. Yeah, no struggle, and no particular sign of shock either.
Interesting. I was actually gonna go with then. This might be a useless. Unless someone else objects. What happened here recently? That everyone think that?
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's
Depends on Neo's purview of recently.
Yeah.
Let's see. You're looking around, seeing. So you're just kind of taking in the whole picture right now, from where you found those gems to sort of equipment lying around, to where the body is, the look of resignation. It looks like what happened was someone was stabbed, and there was sort of like you see evidence of like a sort of scramble, like it's sort of leading outwards, sort of leading back out the mine. So it looks like someone was stabbed, and then a bunch of people left.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, Azora sort of, is going around sort of piecing together the scene, like trying to read footsteps. Sort of, pieces together that for the group.
So a group left, and this one guy got it.
Seems to be, and I don't know, forgive me, I get the impression looks more like he was like executed than killed in a struggle. Like he wasn't like fighting when he was, he seemed to be wasn't shocked or in a fight, like he saw it coming, I guess.
Well, we'll stay on our guard, but hopefully that's a sign that whatever danger was here has passed.
Hopefully.
Okay, let's head back and check out the middle path, I suppose.
So down the middle path, you start walking forward, and you see Corum points out that at the end of this path, there's no room. It's actually quite a long sort of just shaft, but he points out that another body looks like it's huddled, like sort of like in fetal position, against the wall, back against the wall.
Inspecting this, I assume it looks very dead too.
So you're walking forward, and
going to slowly approach it.
Yeah.
Realities on it.
You see, the eyes are open, and it actually looks like it looks alive.
Is it human?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Azora's gonna try speaking, holding up a hand to like halt progress, is going to try speaking to it.
Alright, what do you say?
Hello, I guess.
Start with the basics.
Yeah, you see
Axe is better, or Aegis is better at this sort of thing.
His eyes are dead, but they kind of like he has a dead look in his eyes, and they just kind of like gaze upward in response. Like he doesn't actually answer you, but he seems to start breathing a bit heavier.
Can I discern realities on him?
Yes, you can.
Nice. Oh, look
Wow.
at that. Swish. Now who's discerning realities? What? Here's not what it appears to be.
Hmm. Let's see. Well, here is not what it appears to be. He. So you look at him and you see that he's sort of, huddled up, fetal position, back against the wall. He doesn't seem all that scared of anything. He doesn't seem shocked. He looks like he's just sort of like he looks like a sort of angry and sad. Like he's not like like you would expect someone in that position to either be like responding, looking at you with fear or
Yeah,
like
exactly.
killing intent, but he's not. He's just sort of huddled there.
Doesn't seem like super like. There's not like surprise or panic.
No, he doesn't seem all that shocked by your by you showing up.
What happened here recently?
Nothing that you can tell has happened here all that recently
Interesting.
in this particular place.
And what do you guys think? Be on the lookout for?
Yeah. What should be on the lookout
Yeah,
for?
sure.
What should I be on the lookout for?
He's sort of, he's huddled up. He's got, his hand against his chest. But you notice the faint glimmer of he seems to be holding a dagger between his legs and body.
Okay.
Between his knees, yeah.
Azora is actually going to, keep her sword drawn. She's actually going to, very slowly, making sure, doing everything very in the open. She's going to pull out a ration, basically, like a simple ethical, and, sort of slowly approach him, sort of get down, crouching to sort of be level with him, and offer him something to eat,
Yeah. He he looks at you dead in the eyes and just sort of slowly shakes his head no.
Can you, Aegis calls out to him, like, can you speak?
He just kind of, he looks at you and just kind of glares.
We're not here to harm you. We came to inspect the mine.
Hello.
Azora pulls out her notebook and actually flips to a blank page and offers for him to write if he can write something. See if he responds to that.
He again just slowly shakes his head no.
Right, yeah. Puts the notebook away. Azora thinks and then looks at him. Do you understand what we're saying?
You just hear he very weakly, just very softly, just kind of says, "Yes."
Azora sort of, chews her lip a bit and looks at Aegis, tries to get a sense of what Aegis is thinking.
Can you?
Oh,
do you know?
This might be.
Oh, I had a thing.
I was gonna say this might be a good spout lore opportunity too.
Maybe, but I'm gonna try something. Aegis says to him, "Can you recall what happened here?"
He looks at you and says, "Doesn't matter anymore."
Oh dear, I don't like that response.
Uh-oh.
We've had this before.
Can I roll spout lore on his condition?
Sure.
What? Oh. Jesus Christ. It's only a 5.
Aegis then asks, "Are we in danger?"
No. You can leave.
If we go deeper, are we in danger?
No.
Why can't you leave?
I can.
Why won't you?
Don't deserve to.
Did you kill that man in the other room?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Wanted the treasure.
What treasure?
Bunch of gems.
Azora's eye just doesn't seem but yeah, Azora pulls out, a cup, like one or two of the uncut rupees and just hold them up. These?
Among others.
He's been dead for weeks. Have you been sat in this hall for all that time?
About
What was that?
All the others.
he said just about
What about all the others?
dead or gone.
Gone where?
Home.
To Seneca?
Dead. What killed them?
Probably. Wait, what did you say, Azora?
Dead from what? Each other?
Me.
Hmm.
You killed over the treasure, and you feel the guilt of it.
Yeah.
When you said his eyes look dead, did you mean that in the sense of there's something askew about them, or just in the emotional sense?
Emotionally dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. That answers that.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Azora's going to, sort of eyeing Aegis to still keep an eye on him. Azora's gonna get up and go over to talk to Nostria. Whisper with her a bit. First, she asks Nostria, what do you think?
Yeah. She looks at it. She's looking at it and looking at this. Well, just I feel. Well, did you notice that he said he's been there for a week? A few weeks. Doesn't look like he's had anything to eat, but he doesn't look like he's had anything to drink. How's he still alive if he's not feeding himself?
You think magic's involved?
I think I've got a vague sense of it, yeah. I just don't know from what.
You could try a dispel, or healing for that matter.
Well, I don't know what that'd do to him.
Can Aegis hear this conversation?
Probably.
I think it's up to you.
Aegis asks, is there any magic on those gems?
No, none of the gems that Zora has, no.
Right.
But I get a vague sense of something from him. If I could try to dispel, but I don't know what that would do to him. I don't know.
It might be a good idea to try and heal him first. I don't know if that would fix.
He doesn't seem to have any injuries.
If it was so simple, I'd merely suggest we take him back to Seneca, put him in the hands of the guards so that the families might know what happened to whoever was working here. Though considering this happened weeks ago and no one's checked in on this place, that may be tricky. Aegis actually does kind of go look back at him and say, did you have a boss, a company, anything of the sort?
Mine company back home.
Home being Seneca still?
Yeah.
What was the name of the company?
Don't remember.
Yeah, Aegis just kind of... Aegis sighs at that. Right. Do you have any memories before you entered this mine?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Family, friends, anyone who would be waiting for you?
No one waiting for me, I don't think. No one should be.
You yourself don't seem to find it much suspicious that you've just been lying here for so long and haven't withered away.
Him, Azora does, talking to Nostria and, Aegis, I guess, and, Axe too. Just like talking to the group more. Look, at this point, I basically have the option of leaving him or trying to dispel whatever magic, and even if dispelling magic would kill him, I mean, leaving him would also do the same thing, maybe in less time, but...
There might be a better way to deal with him, though. We might be able to... I'd say, let's not be so rash as to dispel magic. We might be able to do something for him first.
Why can't we just carry him out?
I'd want to resolve whatever issue is plaguing him before we take him out of this mine, in case there might be consequences or it has a similar effect to whatever dispelling the magic on him might do. Actually, that's the thing. Aegis, is he wearing gloves or anything like that, or...
Yeah, he is wearing gloves.
Okay, well, basically, Aegis is just gonna check, like, hand on his forehead to check, like, what his skin feels like. Like, is it warm, is it alive, or is there something off?
Oh, it's warm, it's alive, feels normal. He doesn't really react to you doing it either.
Right. Well, he's not undead, I don't think. Let's explore deeper and bring Nostri up to the front behind me and Azora. Keep your wits on anything magic about us, anything that might curse us, lead us down a similar path.
Ow, ow, ow. Sorry.
Alright, so. Alright, you head to the final leftmost path.
Would that be rightmost?
Oh, rightmost path, yeah.
Yeah.
You head down there. You sort of go into there's a smaller circular room. In this room, there seems to be a large sort of a trough of tons of gemstones, tons of precious metals, and there is a body on top of it.
Okay.
With the throat slit.
Ooh. Nasty.
So a ritual looking killing. Yeah, Aegis turns to Nostria. You sensing anything off of this?
Yeah, she looks and says, not really.
Kind of worried to get closer to those gemstones, but Aegis kind of flips his spear around, and with the butt of it is kind of prodding the body to see if it reacts at all.
It doesn't. It's just a dead body.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we want to spout lore or...
I think I'm gonna discern realities, or maybe Axe wants to, because Axe has wanted to do things for a bit and has...
Yes, Axe will discern this reality. I'll roll my wisdom. Yes, wait, actually, is it wisdom or is it intelligence?
It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Yep.
Wisdom.
Where's the sheet? I keep getting everything
Basic
always.
moves.
Basic moves.
Thank you. Okay, on a 79.
Basic moves for basic bitches.
I could say something rude. Anyway,
Just like him did.
What? You know what? What happened here recently? Just actually, no. Should we ask that? Let's see. There's a bunch of.
There's a dead body here. Let's ask the question that we have the least that relates to what we have the least information about.